She speaks fluent Simlish.
So.
Okay. Halloween!
Ooky and spooky.
Ooky and spooky. Welcome to the Patreon.
Welcome to our exclusive content. As you can see by the change in the background.
It's interactive.
We are getting ooky. We're getting spooky.
Ooky and spooky. And yeah, I'm really excited.
Me too.
Kailey already said we're gonna piss off people on Reddit today. We are just assigning astrological signs to our favorite Halloween horror movie icons.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I busted out the PowerPoint.
Hell yeah.
PP. Got fucking PowerPoint.
PowerPoint princess
Woo!
here.
Oh. Thank you.
Get up, little doggy.
So, kind of doing like similar to kind of like what we do with like guess their chart, but instead, just going through. We're gonna flip through each side and
talk about what we think they are and why.
Yep, we're gonna yell 1, 2, 3, and then we're both gonna yell out what we think that they are, and if we disagree,
we have to physically fight.
We will, yes.
Welcome to Celebrity Deathmatch. Do you remember that show?
Fuck yes! But I knew when that show came on, I needed to go to bed because it was like 3 a.m.
For sure.
Yeah.
Did that come on before
like
or after the Howard Stern show? Anyway, I stayed up too late as a kid in the 90s.
I don't know, but I do remember it was like, it always would come around the same time as like Robot Chicken, because Robot Chicken was also one that was super late.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that show. So,
anyway, and I'm thinking about how I need a new night cream. But yeah, spooky things.
Because we're old.
Who's your favorite horror movie character, though?
I mean,
I know it's hard.
It is really hard because it depends. Like, it's not really. So there's two.
Okay.
One of them is I do love Captain Spaulding from Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
Or House of 1,000 Corpses.
Yeah.
He's just like the fact that he has like a sideshow attraction and also sells chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't know. I just think he's super fucking funny. But then other one, not really a horror film, but I mean like. Queen Akasha from Queen of the Damned.
Oh, no, that counts.
Right?
That absolutely counts. Yes. I love new metal vampires.
Yes.
That
is... I mean...
The way she walked.
Oh my god, like...
Kill me. Kill me, please.
For real. She can pull my heart from my chest.
Rock my boat any day,
Absolutely.
Aaliyah. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Gone too soon.
But what about you? Who would your favorite
horror movie?
Yeah.
I asked you and then immediately realized I don't have an answer.
It is hard though, because it's like I guess
a decision. No.
Is there let's do this. Is there a movie franchise that you just don't like? Because we have
I would say Saw.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't get into the just like gross. Like it's not scary, it's just gross.
Yeah, especially like after like the first one at least had a storyline.
Right, the first one's like good.
He's gonna die.
Right.
And then they were like, what if
hear me out.
We made like 7 more.
So many. And it's like, I didn't who asked for this? Nobody asked for that.
No. Fucking teenage boys drink too much Mountain Dew. That's what I think of that watch it. That are really into Saw. Like torture porn.
Do you think that when those kids, like, the people who only drink like Mountain Dew Code Red, and like, do you think when they give a urine sample at the doctor, the nurse is just like, Like, just absolutely appalled.
They come back in, they're like, sir, so your pee is glowing in the dark?
Yeah, you should be dead right now.
Your blood is 90% Mountain Dew at this point.
Oh, can you imagine how bad they would smell? Oh my god. There's something about the smell of Mountain Dew, specifically Code Red, that like... Anyway.
They even still make that? Is that still a thing? It is? That's crazy. I mean, I do fucks with Baja Blast.
Only at Taco Bell, though. I can't drink Baja Blast outside of Taco Bell.
No.
Because it doesn't taste good.
No.
You have to have whatever chemicals are in Taco Bell to make it, to activate the flavors of Baja Blast and make them taste good.
This is correct.
Welcome to our conspiracy theory show, where I'm here to tell you all the things I think about fast food. But no, horror movies. My favorite scary movie person... probably just because I just watched the new Hellraiser on Hulu, but I'm watching all the scary movies right now. I would say Pinhead from Hellraiser, just because I love how, like, I don't know, he has a goal and he's really committed to doing that goal, and that goal is pain. Like, not even, I mean, sure, of course, murder eventually, but like, specifically pain. Pain in my heart. Pain in my heart. I fucking love it.
So I remember, I haven't watched Hellraiser in a long time. I've seen the first one. There's multiple.
So many.
But I haven't watched. What do they call? What do they call those girls that he was? I always want to call them Cinnabites.
They are Cinnabites.
Is that what it is?
Cinnabites.
Is that where Taco Bell got the idea?
Yes.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah.
They should bring those back. I don't know if they got rid of them, but if they did, Taco Bell, this is there. Send me some. Sponsor us. Taco Bell. The CEO, CFO, marketing person of Taco Bell. I know you're obviously watching this because you're obsessed with me.
You're obsessed with me. Yeah, they are. Absolutely, they are.
Sponsor us. Send us some T-Bell.
You're already subscribed to our Patreon. Marketing person at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Like, just send us, just sponsor our channel. We'll sell so much Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And I'll stop saying that you have chemicals in the food. But only if you sponsor us. Okay.
Put chemicals in the water, turn the frickin' frogs gay.
Turn the frickin' frogs gay. Do you understand me? Okay. And scene. Horror movies.
Let's fucking do this.
Hell yeah.
As you can see also, the background is
beautiful.
Incredible.
Amazing.
So, first up, we have our boy. Oh my god, are you not gonna Oh, there we go. Thank you. You didn't like my fingers. Okay. First up, we have Ghostface. And also, I mean, I know that Matthew Lillard was also Ghostface too, but Billy fucking Loomis is so hot.
Yeah. I don't acknowledge Matthew as a big part of it.
Right, he really wasn't.
He's just goofy.
Why is it so hot when he's licking blood off of his fingers?
Because we're damaged.
We're so damaged. He could gut me like a fish.
Oh.
In my gut.
Oh god. So yeah, he's hot.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, Sagittarius.
Astrology is real.
Oh, we love a goofy boy who will fuck your life up. And
just him like screaming into the phone, if you hang up on me again, like that.
Literally.
Big Sag.
Oh, absolutely. Well, no.
We'll use their volume as a weapon.
And he's a silly boy.
So silly.
He's a goofy boy. Because I also would have, like, I forget what Matthew Lillard's character's name is, but I also would have associated something. Yeah, was it? Yeah. I also would have said that he was also a Sagittarius. Like, assume that they're, like, two Sagittariuses, like, being terrors.
This is a December Sagittarius, and the Matthew Lillard's is a November Sagittarius.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. I can see that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Matthew Lillard's part in it, I feel like, is just like, I don't know. Yeah, he's not, I don't think, he was having a good time.
Right? He always is having a good time. Matthew Lillard is an angel. But yeah, fucking Billy Loomis. So hot. All right, next up, Leatherface. This one, okay, when I was making this, I had a hard time figuring out what I thought that he would be. But okay, let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Aquarius.
Oh. So at first, I was thinking maybe Cancer because he is, you know,
attached to his family,
and like, you know, since he's like based off of Ed Gein. I don't think Ed Gein is a Cancer, but he was obsessed with his mom, and well.
Didn't he make a wallet out of like pussy lips or something?
Yeah, I made a belt out of nipples.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't it? I don't know if it was a wallet, but I know he made. I think it was like, the little pull down for shades.
Ed Gein.
They were already dead.
I know. He really didn't kill that many people.
I think it was 2.
That many, just 2.
Just not that many. It was only 2.
That's way less than fucking Leatherface here. Leatherface murdered a whole bunch of people.
For a long time. Yeah. For a long time.
Leatherface. What brought you to Taurus?
I think because, one, he doesn't like change. He has stayed in the same house for this whole time. Yeah. And
he has a very set way of doing things, I feel like.
Right? Mm-hmm. And he is like, and the fact that he is making like a suit out of skin, you know, maybe that's his aesthetic. Tauruses are ruled by Venus.
Yeah, they love
fashion.
They love aesthetic. I guess fashion. Oh, special leather.
It was hard. It was hard. Why do you?
Because he's fucking weird.
There's other people on this list that I definitely will say are more Aquarius-esque. But
I just think to me it's like just the juxtaposition of wearing a mask made of human, and then this tie and like the apron. I don't know, like it's just like a person like just doing a bunch of stuff, and like it doesn't make a ton of sense. I guess. Like,
what is his tie?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where did he get it? Obviously one of his victims, but like, can you just imagine? I just want to. I don't know. Just picture this person like going out to like the store. If I saw this person in public, obviously no chains. But if I just like saw this guy at a Kroger's, I would be like, Aquarius. with
the mask on, going to Kroger's, just minding his business. Just buying some milk. I'm gonna make cookies later. I just need to pick up a Lunchable. Did he eat people also?
I don't know. I feel like, you know, you use the whole buffalo kind of thing, right? Is that how he felt? Don't let any part go to waste.
Eco-conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So,
interesting. I think that your points make a lot of sense.
I mean, Aquarius does also. Like, I could see that. There could be Aquarius somewhere in that chart. Maybe Mars.
Aquarius rising, even.
I mean, fashion. Unique fashion.
He's at the height of fashion for sure.
Michael Myers!
My boy Mikey!
Oh, Mikey boy. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Scorpio! I know we have talked about this one before.
But there's no way he's been trying to kill the same bitch for 40 years. Not
yes, absolutely. And Scorpios are all about their
Capricorn
Scorpios are absolutely. It was a
He's focused.
Focus, a little trouble with emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
And I think that Scorpio is also a sign of rebirth. This motherfucker came back from the dead.
He won't stay dead.
He got blown up in a fucking house and then came out and killed like 8 firefighters. Yeah.
He's been shot in the chest like multiple times.
Literally. He used to be, I mean, what? He's in his like 60s, 70s. How old is Jamie Lee Curtis?
60s, I think.
60s, so he's like probably in his like 70s, because I think he was older than she was. I don't think he was like a 60.
Yeah, because she was at least in the Rob Zombie remake, it makes a little more sense why he's obsessed with her, because it's his baby sister.
Oh,
in the Rob Zombie remakes, but in the original one, Laurie Strode is like just, I think, an unfortunate babysitter.
Yeah. I really think that, like, I know
she loved giving him a concussion and then turning around and not looking behind her for a great lengths of time.
Okay.
And I'm like,
okay. The last one,
you're so smart. What are we doing?
Literally, man.
I haven't seen the last one. I haven't watched the new one.
I haven't watched the new one either, but the one before that one, like, her, spoiler alert, I don't give a fuck. If you haven't seen it, whatever.
It's fine.
But, I mean, there's 150 of them, so
there's
whatever.
150 of them, and also it's like,
and also Season of the Witch is a very underrated Halloween movie, and I will fight anybody about that one.
Yeah.
But her daughter dies in the last one, and I was sitting in the theater like this, because she like basically hits him in the head with a shovel, and then is like, ooh, he's dead. And I was like, the last fucking movie, you put him in a house and set him on fire and it blew up.
Yeah, you use that shovel to decapitate a motherfucker.
He has been chasing your mom since before you were born. Before she was born.
Yeah. You were just a little egg in an ovary.
Literally, not even. It hadn't even been developed yet. Because she was only like 16. It was like, she deserved to die. Hot take. I don't give a shit. But I also think that Michael Myers and Jamie Lee Curtis need to just give it up and become a couple at this point.
I literally was just gonna say, should we just like lay it all down and the last
fucking the last Halloween movie needs to be them
just raw dogging. She's just getting absolutely pounded.
Or is that her doing it to him?
There's in Dead by Daylight, which I play,
mm-hmm.
Michael Myers is a killer you can play against, and like his special kill is he like picks you up and like stabs you a bunch of times, and every time I'm always like, oh my god, he's picking me up. We're totally gonna kiss. And
are we gonna fuck right now?
Literally, like, Michael, stop.
Oh my god, it tickles my heart. Oh, I'm bleeding out on you.
You and a friend. Oh my god. So I'm not usually a monster fucker, but Michael Myers brings out something in me that I'm like, he's misunderstood. Not really, but sometimes.
And yeah, no. I mean, I just picture him and like Jamie Lee, like they're like two old people. They're like in bed reading a book. He's got reading glasses on with a mask still on. Obviously, you can't not have the mask on.
Obviously,
so they go to like fucking Napa together on vacation, or like get a house. Yeah, they get a vacation house. They retired to like Florida.
Yeah,
like that's what I want the last one to be, or them just fighting each other in purgatory, because it's literally never going to end.
There's no way he doesn't have a huge hog.
I mean,
his last one is the last movie.
I don't believe that, though. They've said that so many times.
It's the last.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
I don't believe it. They say this.
You know, there's no coming back from this last one. That's all I have to say.
I mean, he's not even like a real person anymore. He has died so many times and came back to life. If he got blown up, he can sew himself back together. The devil will be down there with a fucking needle and thread sewing him up. Like in Nightmare Before Christmas. I know. Fucking PowerPoint. But yes, so
Haunted.
so Michael
Speaking of
Myers.
haunted, Michael Myers said, "No, you're not done talking about
Michael
me."
Myers is a Scorpio.
He's a Scorpio.
Nobody has that, like, just grasp on one person
40 years.
So long. And he's like
40 years he's been trying to kill her.
And how many people he has killed
Trying to kill her
in that time? They're meant to be together. This is soulmates. This is a soulmate situation. So let's see who. Oh, do you like a little bounce?
I love that. That's amazing.
We got Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Oh,
burnt pizza looking motherfucker.
I actually gotta think about it. I forgot who I thought that he was. Another one that was hard.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
Oh,
I'm prepared.
I honestly like. I don't know. He was a hard one. Cause he haunts people's dreams. Okay, I'm gonna put this out there. But all right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Pisces.
Because okay, because he haunts people's dreams. Yes, Pisces,
I haven't really
dreamy little people.
I haven't really seen like
the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah,
Okay,
I watched the first one, but it was like a bajillion years ago.
So Freddy Krueger, the whole plot. Again, spoiler alert: if you haven't seen this movie that came out in 1984, you can literally go fuck yourself.
Johnny Depp is so hot in that movie with that fucking
I
crop
watched
top.
it with my little 22-year-old friend who doesn't know anything, and she's a sweet tiny baby, and I was like, "That's Johnny Depp," and she's like, "That's not Johnny Depp," and I was like, "That literally, what are you talking about? Like, it's his name. We're watching it on Amazon. It says his name, like
crop top Johnny.
Yeah, that's
so
Johnny
hot.
Depp." And she like did not believe. She's like, "He looks nothing like Johnny Depp," and I was like, "Damn."
Well, this was how many years ago?
40. I'm gonna kill myself. So,
we weren't born yet.
No, but I was born so close to that. Oh no. Okay, so I think Pisces, yes, because Pisces are dreamy people.
They're sleepy babies.
But the whole story of Freddy Krueger is like he did some fucked up shit to kids, and then he went to court for it, was found not guilty, and then the families, like the town, basically was like, "We don't want this fucking pedophile living here anymore," and burnt his house down, and now he's seeking revenge on them by like fucking with their kids in their dreams. But who other than a Pisces is gonna not get in trouble for doing fucked up shit, and then when you do have to face the consequences, you go, "Oh no, I'm seeking revenge now.
I'm not the problem.
I'm not the problem.
I'm
Freddy
the victim
Krueger.
here."
Literally, look at this man. Who's not the problem?
Those teeth, bro. Those teeth.
Yeah. Anyway,
well, they're gnarly.
Anybody who's gone to a sexy Freddy Krueger, I just want you to look inside yourself and go, "Why? He's not a good slasher killer." I mean, he is because he's very scary. But his backstory, I didn't appreciate it when I was younger, and now I'm like, he's a fucking pedophile. Like,
that
part gets glossed over a little bit. I feel like, why is he only targeting teenagers? Not for good reasons.
Yeah, these were never like my favorite. I do like the first one. I just haven't seen it in a really long time. Yeah, but
it's just classics. I first watched the first horror movie I think I ever saw as a kid was Freddy vs. Jason, like the first horror movie in that category.
Oh,
so then that's how I
God.
found out about. I was like 9 years old, and that's how I found out about, or whenever it came out. I watched with Ariana. If you're listening, I watched with you, but it traumatized me, but I loved it because there was like scary things, and
just
boobs.
Oh yeah, titties.
I was like, you had me at gore, but I'm staying for boobs.
I'm staying for the titties.
Yeah.
And yeah, the fact that he like comes in your dreams, like, and there's that one scene of the girl in the bathtub and is like, the hand comes up.
That claw hand. Yeah, he's scary, man.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. He needs
thank you. Hard pass.
He needs to go in for like a facial or something. Look at that skin, sir.
Yeah, stop picking your zits, Freddie. But that's because
This
he
is
got lit on fire.
Face is a meth.
He got lit on fire for diddling kids. And now he looks like that. And it's like, you can't have revenge on people who got revenge on you. Like, that's done. Conflict over. You did a fucked up thing. They got revenge. Oh, I'm getting revenge on your revenge. That's not how it works.
No, it is not.
Accept some responsibility, please, Freddie. We're all coming to you as a monster. Can you please just accept some responsibility?
Thank you. That's all we're asking.
Very reasonable request.
Right, absolutely.
Oh!
And speaking of, we got Jason
My
Voorhees.
Jason
Voorhees. All right, you ready?
No.
1.
I'm not ready. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we'll give you a minute to think about it. I will say that this is another one where I think I've seen the 2 of them.
Yeah.
I know they did way too fucking many because they like
Jason goes to space.
Did they really do that?
Yeah, Jason goes. It's like Jason
No.
X
Yeah.
when he's in space.
Oh no.
He like somehow ends up on a spaceship, and they're like gonna go around space, and he's like, "Those lifeguards let me die." Ah! Okay, I'm ready.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Aries.
Sagittarius.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could see. I was between Aries and Sagittarius. I just saw big fire sign energy.
Yeah.
Never
same.
has a plan. It's just always just going.
Yeah.
He
And
just
also,
shows
like,
up.
the first one was his mom.
Right, because his mom's gonna.
And
fight
then
his
he,
battles.
like, his, like, fucking crusty, bloated, gross self, like, popped up out of the water in the lake.
How did he
which
die
he
as a child
looked-
and now he's a grown man? What kind of puberty happens in that lake?
I don't know. He lives at the bottom of the lake. And he also, like, I remember in, like, the movie when he came out of the water, he looked like he got burnt up. Because he was all crispy looking. And I was like, haven't you been in the water?
Yeah, he drowns.
Yeah,
But
like,
she-
you drown.
Yeah, the lifeguards are like having sex or like doing lifeguard things they're not supposed to be doing, and he drowns.
Yeah.
But it ends up looking crisp. It looks like a burnt, but it's supposed to be
Yeah, he looks crispy.
I do like the flannel he's wearing right there, though. Honestly, that looks just like the green flannel I just got it right.
Aw, twinsies.
Love that for him. But yeah, I can see
Aw.
Aries too. Honestly, because like the hockey mask Aries.
Yeah, there's something
Big
just about
Aries energy.
aggression and just like I feel like he's just kind of like
He's not even holding a real weapon right now. What is that? A part of a fence?
yeah, I think he's just like whatever. I'm gonna fuck some shit up.
Yeah, I just
you
like,
dare me to go fuck these people up?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it anyways.
Do you remember? I think it's his mom. I think it's in the first one, but his mom axes a fucking kid. One of the camp counselors is in a wheelchair, and he gets an axe to the chest, and then like rolls down like a ramp or something. And I'm like, fuck.
Just like directionless.
I like the diversity in the cast, but it was like felt a little brutal.
like the inclusivity.
Yeah, like I love seeing like disabled, like the representation, but I don't know that we have to do him like that. Damn.
Do you remember when people were upset in the not the newest Halloween, but the one before that the gay people got murdered, the gay couple? Remember Twitter was all up in arms about that, and I was like,
What were they
literally
supposed to-
everybody got murdered in that movie.
Yeah, everybody got murdered.
And they made those characters like so likable. I was like, yeah, these characters are great, and they're going to die.
Like that's
What do you
the
think
whole
is gonna
point of the
happen in
show.
a fucking Halloween movie?
Oh, he's gonna go. Oh, y'all are gay.
I'm an
My
ally.
bad.
I'm an ally.
This is my friend Valentina. She's an ally. Talk, Valentina. Ally.
I don't know why that just popped in my head, but I was like,
That's so funny.
I don't know. I was just like, this doesn't make a lot of sense. Everybody's gonna fucking die. Also, when I went to go see that movie, I know we're like off topic, but
No.
somebody brought their like child, like
To the Halloween movie.
like a small child. They were like 7 or 8, and that was probably one of like the original ones aren't as gory
yeah.
as like the newer ones.
Right. The newer ones are gross.
I had to like shut my eyes a couple times because
it's
I
just
was
nasty.
like, nope. And I was like, me and my friend were like looking at each other like, is this an actual child going to see this movie?
I'm like, I wouldn't even bring my child to see a movie like that. He'd
Oh,
be
no.
so scared.
Jimmy would be.
He wouldn't understand what's going on. And he would
Yeah, that's true.
Non-flashback for him.
We
Okay.
got old Pinhead.
Yeah.
from Hellraiser.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Virgo.
Capricorn.
Oh.
Yeah, Earth sign.
Earth sign.
Yep.
Somebody who has to put in, you summon him by putting together a meticulous puzzle, and he loves freaky shit.
And oh yeah,
I guess that was what I thought. Like,
yeah,
him being like turned on by pain was why I was like, yeah. Virgos love their freak shit.
But like Capricorn's also like big like Dom energy.
Yeah.
So where I think like a Virgo would be like, I'm baby.
Sure.
But
like,
also
they want Dom stuff happening to them. They want things happening to them.
Where they're like, I'm in control of everything in my everyday life. So I'm gonna be
I see that.
like, yeah.
No, I could totally see Capricorn. I definitely
just Earth sign in general.
Huge Earth sign.
For sure.
Wearing like a crazy leather dress? I don't know what he's wearing. Like, I don't know.
And like, he just got those things in his face all the time.
All the time. How's he sleep? He doesn't sleep.
He has his standing up. Are there any on the back of his head?
Yeah. A whole thing. He doesn't sleep. He sleeps upside down. Hanging upside down like a bat.
Probably.
Straps his feet into some sort of horrible...
Like, what happens also if he like accidentally like bumps his head on a wall and then he just dies?
He loves it
because it just goes in his brain.
He's hot.
Is he subhuman?
So they kind of explain it in like the remake that I just saw on Hulu, like where they come from, and it's some sort of like magical process.
Oh, okay.
So they're like, it's from the thing. It's like human plus.
Oh, okay.
Like a human who went through like some horrific, obviously detailing.
Car going in to get detailed.
They saw Dr. Miami for all the wrong reasons. Albert Fish, if Albert Fish was Dr. Miami. So you want a butt full of needles? No. Great, I filled your butt with needles.
Yeah. he's I mean, like, there's every single serial killer in the world is like terrifying, but he is like exceptionally scary.
He's a very scary person.
They're all scary, but
vibes.
Yeah,
the needles
absolutely.
If you don't know who Albert Fish is, he's a very scary person.
Don't look him up.
But he was super into self-harm, and so big trigger warning, but he would stick needles in himself and then break them off so you couldn't get him out, and then he would just live like that. And when they found him, I think they did like an x-ray or something, and he had like 1 million of these like stuck inside of him.
And that's what he did to himself.
That's what he did to himself because he thought that was a fun time. Oh,
big Earth sign energy.
Earth sign energy. But yeah, I could see Capricorn. I secede. I see Capricorn.
Right.
Capricorn.
Jack Torrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also this was my favorite picture. I was like, I could do the here's Johnny.
I like that one, or the one where it's just him sitting like when he's on the bed, just like staring. Yes. He's like, "Are we safe here, Daddy?" He's like, "Why wouldn't we be safe?"
Why wouldn't we be? Just petting his head.
Yeah.
Nor Danny.
Poor Danny.
Danny boy.
Danny!
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, I gotta think about.
Okay, because I have a couple things I think he could be. So.
Oh, God. Yeah, I have like a couple I think he also could be, but. Alright.
Okay, should we also do like, because you've read the book too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So should we do movie first and then do book? Because I have different ones.
Ooh, that might be why I kind of have the two different, like, ideas.
Let's do movie first and then book.
Okay,
movie.
1, 2, 3, Aquarius. Actually, that does make more sense.
because
I think it's just big forehead like that.
Yes. Well, I can see Aries rising or something. He's absolutely crazy. I just think in the movie, it's like you don't see as much of the triggers of like him going crazy. Whereas in the book, there's a lot more detail into like why they moved out there, like what was happening, I guess, in that realm.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it just seems a little more random, and I just feel like an Aquarius is more susceptible to like the ghost. Like I just think a ghost being like, "Kill your family," might work.
Grady.
Kill your family. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, in the book, I feel like 1, 2, 3.
Taurus.
I said Aries for the book.
Ah!
Oh my gosh. Why do you think Taurus?
Because I think that, like, he slowly unravels.
Yeah.
Where some, like, Aries are more quick to anger.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you see him, like, over, like, he's very, like, calm, sane, but then he, like, slowly just
crazy.
And then when he does, it's fucking explosive. Yeah. And so it's like, very agree. Like Taurus-esque.
Yeah.
And also it's like down to stay in this like hotel for a winter.
Yeah.
Like just be inside trapped with nobody else but like
the two people you have to talk to, your wife and child.
Who you don't even really like that much.
You don't like either of them.
Oh.
That's why I picked Aries, because the reason they moved out to Colorado, the reason he lost his job, like, as a teacher out east was because he fought a student.
Oh, that's right.
So I was like, Aries.
That's right.
Fighting a literal child. Aries. But no, I see Taurus too, because you're right. Like, I mean, he keeps it together really well as he's like becoming very insane. Mm-hmm. But if you haven't read the book The Shining, you should read it. The movie is great, but the book is like
legitimately like that scene in the room 237. Reading that is
so scary.
So fucking scary. It's scary in the movie, but in the book itself, that one I remember like reading it being like, I need to take a pause.
Yeah.
On this, because this is that one is
spooky stuff.
Very spooky. Wendy, give me the bat, Wendy.
Give me the bat, Wendy.
Give me that, Wendy.
Wendy,
love, light of my life.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm just gonna bash your fucking brains in.
Bash them right the fuck in.
All right, now we got. Oh,
I'm
ready, boy.
I'm ready. You don't understand. I came fucking prepared.
All right,
I'm ready to debate my ass off on this one. It's Hannibal. Hannibal Lecter. Would you eat food at Hannibal Lecter's house because you know it's gonna be delicious, but it's also probably gonna be a person? What would you do? Chucky said he would eat it. He was like, I don't know if it's like chef level prepared. And I was like, Hannibal Lecter is a very like accomplished chef. He's a very good chef. And he's like, I probably eat it. Well, now it's not confirmed that it's person, but you're eating at Hannibal Lecter's house.
That's your man.
I don't disagree.
I mean,
I have thoughts.
Yeah.
Hannibal Lecter.
So, 1, 2, 3, Virgo.
Libra.
Oh, okay.
He loves aesthetic. He's so aesthetic. We see it a lot in the show, Hannibal, but like he's like everything is on point and like his aesthetic stuff, but also I think this because the people he chooses to kill, a lot of them he calls them free range rude, so he kills people who he thinks are rude. So that's why I thought Libra, but I also see all of those things applying to Virgo. So
yeah,
like everything just so specific
and like so like just like so smart and thought out and like planned. Yeah, like he seems like he's like 5 steps ahead at like all points.
Oh yeah, he knows everything about everyone at all times.
But I also then I could see Libra too because he's able to read people.
Right.
And he was a therapist.
Right.
And
was able to make people go crazy and do horrible, violent things.
Yes. Absolutely.
I just love the show. I think I need to rewatch it because the show is so good.
The show is really good. There's one episode that like always I've like rewatched it and I was kind of the skip. It's the one with the body farm where he's growing mushrooms. Person's growing mushrooms.
Yeah. That one's really yeah.
That's a no for me. I have to skip that one. But the rest of the movie, yes. I just read Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
And Red Dragon. The
So
Red
good.
Dragon movie is horrific, bad, dumb, but the book is really good.
The movie is really dumb.
Yeah, the movie is not great at all.
But Hannibal Lecter, honestly, icon.
I mean,
With
truly.
a nice Chianti.
Yeah, and how like he was able to like just get into people's heads.
Yeah.
And like twist.
It's just like him being in prison and still having like a pressed, crisp uniform, and it's like, how, my guy? Like, it's like, how you got an ironing board?
And he was like very into like art and reading.
He was a great musician. And
where they kept him too, when after they took him out of that one cell, and there's like, I always forget, what was that place? Well, that wasn't a police station. He's in that big open room where
it was almost like an auditorium or something.
Yeah, I was like, is this a fucking museum? We just have him like in a fucking room in a museum, like.
I love that when he like takes the guy's like.
Oh yeah, that's like, see, that's the kind of stuff is like genius. Who would have thought to do that? Just like, who has the time? That's some quick knife skills too.
That's what I mean, accomplished chef.
Like, that's some. Also, what did he use? I forget. What did he use to do that too?
The knife? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he did.
Yeah.
I know that Hannibal has some of the coolest, like, how he displays his victims sometimes are just, like, delightful.
Brutal and delightful.
Yeah. I don't know. Aesthetic.
It's
aesthetic.
Art. It's
art.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Free range rude.
Yes. And he is, like, I guess, like, I could also see, like, Libra, too, because, like, even though he's a horrible person, people are still, like, attracted to him.
Love him.
Like
people are, like...
Are drawn to him for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah. I love him.
I could see Libra also.
Anyway.
Next. Oh, Norman Bates. Oh, Normie boy.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Cancer. It's the mommy issue.
He loves his mom.
He's obsessed with his mom.
Does that mean Norman Bates has a big thing?
Maybe. Should we ask him?
Is he packing a big old schlong? He's got a long schlong for his mom. Anyway.
Yeah, and he's... Yeah.
I was talking again with my boyfriend about the Bates Motel, and he was like, "Isn't that the show about the kid who fucks his mom?" And I was like, "I don't think so." And he's like, "I'm pretty sure that." And I was like, "I don't know that they do that." And he's like, "Well, he wants to." It's like, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't finish watching it. I watched there's a couple seasons of it.
There's a bunch of it.
Yeah.
It goes on for a lot longer than you think it should.
Yeah, it really does. Huge mommy issues. The like clinginess to the girl that stays at the hotel, and like that, like, oh, she must like me kind of a thing, like instantly. And also big sad boy energy too. He's damaged.
Big damage.
Like,
big damage.
And he's like, well, now I gotta take care of the house.
Is he also based on Ed Gein or no? Do
Do
I just think that because he had his mom mummified in the attic?
I think that he is also, because it's like Buffalo Bill, Norman Bates, and Leatherface are all based off of.
Yeah, you're right.
Ed Gein, because Ed Gein did he have his mom mummified? Did he keep her in the house for a really long time? I don't remember. Yeah, he did a lot. He did a lot.
He did a lot of weird stuff and not a lot of time.
Yeah. I just figured, and I was like, no misery phone, just throw in there. I mean, it's the original horror movie.
One of the OGs.
Psycho.
Alfred
Hitchcock is a wild man to, like, dive into. He did some wild shit.
We have to cover him sometime.
We should. Absolutely. I forget what his sign is, but we will cover him because he liked to pull a lot of pranks, as he said.
Ha! Pranked you! Burned your house down!
Pranked you! Gave you... lied and gave you a bunch of laxatives and chained you to a radiator so you shit yourself the whole night. Ha ha ha! Then I'm gonna come back in the morning and untie you with a bunch of other people that were with me. That's the kind of shit that he would do. Ha ha ha! It's a joke! It's just a joke! God!
Edgelord Supreme.
Literally. It's just a joke.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
nobody can take a joke anymore. So I stabbed your mom. You just, like, can't take a joke.
It's a joke! Oh, Norman.
Speaking of...
Buffalo Bill!
I think I'm good. I think I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. Libra.
Oh, I was gonna say Aquarius.
No.
Libra. You say Libra, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you fuck me?
I'd fuck me. He's obsessed with himself.
Yeah.
And he's obsessed with making
again,
suits.
Weird people making suits out of people. I think Aquarius. A sign that I think would do that.
That could be some Aquarius Mars energy.
Yeah. For sure I see Libra. He loves himself.
Right? He's all
and the
about...
dog he has.
Yes.
His dog.
And his, like, little moths.
And he loves his little moths.
Yeah, he raises them and then, puts them in dead ladies' mouths. And, yeah. Aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
So I was like, he has to be
Our
a
aesthetic.
Libra.
Our aesthetic. King. Not
Person.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buffalo
Libra.
Bill. Yeah, I think it's Libra.
I love it.
Where I feel like so talk. What do you think Clarice was?
Virgo.
Right?
Yeah. She has to be.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like up running 7 miles every morning. That's some Virgo shit.
Ugh.
Who has that kind of dedication and time?
No money.
Ugh.
I hate this one. Legit. I hated putting this up here because this
so
is
creepy.
This is the one that I'm like, no.
Okay, let's get him off. 1, 2, 3.
Aquarius.
Oh, Gemini.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Because he changes all the time.
Oh, it's it. Sorry.
It's
Pennywise.
it. Pennywise. Sorry. You can watch us. This is for Patreon. You're looking. So yeah, we're talking about Pennywise. Pennywise the clown. I say Gemini.
Yeah. Yeah, that clowny energy.
That clowny shapeshiftery.
Silly, goofy.
Again, haha, pranked you. Ripped both your arms off. Pranked you. Now I'm hitting you with them. Ha 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 ha.
And you have the two sides of him,
right.
where, like, this is what he looks like normal. And then he has the, like...
heavy air quotes.
Yeah. And then he has the other side where he's like... Yeah. Especially in, like, the new version.
911. 911.
This is one where I saw this way too young. Cause I had a neighbor that was older than me, like a couple years older than me, and he was like, "This was a clown movie." He knew that was scary.
What a monster!
I know.
We should fight that guy. Let's track him down right now. Facebook him. And fight him.
Yeah.
Punch him right in the throat. I'll punch him in the throat.
Yeah. Ugh. I can't even.
I can't even speak the name of this vampire.
I hated looking it up. Carrie! Carrie! Plug it up! Plug it up! Plug it up! A lot of Bush in that movie.
Heavy bush.
The whole like first 3 minutes is just, which they're supposed to be high schoolers, just run around naked in the locker room.
Stephen King wrote it, so
it was his first book.
It was his first book,
and it's also the shortest book that he's ever written.
Yeah,
I just read it. It was a very good book. But yeah, it was like,
there's a cat.
Swayze, come here.
Boyfriend, come here. Okay, fine, whatever.
I have like, there's 2 different ones I think she could be, but
I'm
ready. 1, 2, 3.
Cancer.
Pisces. Oh yeah, I was thinking Cancer too.
I see Pisces also. Definitely big water sign energy.
Just that like, I mean, obviously the like innocence because of like her mom, but like that innocence.
Yeah.
And that kind of like spacey
dreaminess, kind of like, yeah. Well, because she's like a sweet, sweet girl who's been brutally traumatized and that like by bullying and her mother. And then she just wants to have, you know, one night where she can feel good about herself. And the bullies ruin it. So it's
John
like
Travolta goes and fucking slaughters a pig. They like break in. Also, there's that one teacher. Hello, Swayze. That one teacher just slapping students. She slaps them multiple times.
I mean, hi, Swayze.
Come here, baby.
Are you showing off your collar?
Come here. Stinky.
But yeah, I guess I just saw, like, I don't know, how emotional she is.
Whole ass. Excuse me.
This is exclusive content now.
Excuse me. See that for, what are we going? What are we doing?
He wants the witch stuff.
Okay. Sir. But yeah, I love this movie.
I do too.
It's one of my favorites for sure. Yeah.
I love Carrie.
I do too. Sissy Spacek.
She's misunderstood.
She really is.
I love her.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
That's all we have.
That's all we have. That was fun.
That was very fun. We love the spooky season. Halloween isn't a holiday; it's a lifestyle.
It is truly. I mean, look at this boy. Look at my son.
Look at your stinking baby.
Look at Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
Your sweet angel.
Patrick Swayze Lynn Spears.
Well,
thanks so much for subscribing to our Patreon. Thanks for tuning in. We love you guys.
We love you. Thank you for supporting us. We appreciate it. And I hope that you guys have a safe and the spooky ooky Halloween.
Halloween.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.